Hello and welcome to Excel Essentials. In this session, we'll be covering the substitute formula. Now, the substitute formula is good for replacing specific text, be it in certain cells, and it's really good at replacing wherever it is. Now, let's say we have a cell with the words like, the dog goes to the park. And let's say underneath we want to replace the word dog with cat, so we can substitute it. So if we do equals substitute, our text will be whatever we select in terms of our cell. So I'm going to click on dog, and if I click on text, you can see there's a little speech marks with the cell and the contents of that cell. So then you'll do a comma, and then here is where you'll put the text that you want to replace. Now I'm going to open a speech marks. I'm going to put the word dog, and I'm going to close speech marks, and then we're going to do new text, and this is what we're going to replace the old text with. Now if I open that and type in cat in its instance, I can already close the formula here. So I'm just going to put a closing brackets, and I'm going to hit enter. And as you see, the word dog is now switched for cat. And now I could change the word dog in this to say park. So if I do park, for example, instead of dog, I'll do that in the cell below. So we're just switching out the word dog in the old text to park. If I hit enter, it now says the dog goes to the cat. Now, what if we were to use the word the in the old text? What would happen here? So that's a good question. So we're just going to paste that formula again. And now I'm going to just remove the word park, and I'm going to put the word the. We're just going to hit enter. And as you see, it looks specifically for the word the, how we entered it. And now it goes, the dog goes to cat park. Obviously, this doesn't make as much sense, but we now understand that it is replacing specific text string that you enter. Now, the reason why I love using the substitute formula is because of that way of being able to replace text. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this cell, for example, and I'm going to just paste it, and I'm going to add an extra space in between a few of the words, so it looks like it's got double spaces. And as you see, we now have something with double spaces. And one of the good things, especially with the substitute formula, is you can fix contents within cells. So if I do equals substitute, I'm going to select this cell, and we're going to select the D12, which has the content, and then we're going to do speech marks, and we're going to put in the two spaces. And now we're going to put in new text, which is going to be a single space, and we're just going to close it and hit enter. And now the thing you might notice is that it's removed not just one, but all of the spaces. So it's, instead of being double spaced in some places, it's now single spaced. This is one of the good things about the substitute formula, is that it will do it everywhere unless you specify a specific instance. So I'm just going to move this to here. And on the cell underneath, we're just going to be following this formula structure, and we're just going to change it. I'm going to put first instance in this cell, second instance, and third instance. I've typed too fast for my own good. I'm going to do equals, and I'm going to put in this formula. Now you might be thinking, okay, you've written this word instance, and there's this weird instance num thing which you put in square brackets. Anything within square brackets in a formula is optional. You don't have to put in anything for it. You don't even have to do the comma to get to there. You can do the formula all the way up to new text and it's perfectly fine as we've just seen so far. Now, let's say we want to replace the first instance of the double speech marks, for example. This is where we'll go back into the formula and we'll go into this new instance number element, an optional part of the formula. And we're going to put 1, for example. And as you see, we do 1, and it replaces only the first double space with a single space. The second one still exists, and the third double space still exists. Now, if we were to copy that and do the second instance one, we can then see that the second instance double space has now gone. And if we do the third one, we can then see that the third double space has disappeared. So it's really important just to know this element, just in case you are looking ever to attack a specific instance of where you see a specific string text, a specific item within a cell. Stay tuned for more Excel Essentials.